Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. Where we last left off, Oakley had just entered dungeon number 5, the Catfish's Maw. So let's explore the dungeon more thoroughly this episode. So we got these enemies right here with the masks on, and they're going to be kind of difficult, because you can only damage them from behind. And they're really good at predicting when you're going to swing your sword at them. See, like that, we were about to swing their sword at their back, and turned right around, so eventually we'll find an item that'll help us deal with them a little bit easier. But right now, the only item we're finding is this compass. And we're going to ignore the enemies for now. I'm going to head down this ladder, so I'm going to do a lot of backtracking in this dungeon. First time I played this dungeon as a kid, it was kind of confusing, but once you learn the gimmick, it ain't that bad. So, but I'll point out that gimmick as we go through the dungeon. So let's gotta get rid of all these Stalfoses here, and then we're gonna push these blocks to make a square in the middle, and that'll get us a key. Now here's the gimmick. You see that room? It had a skull in it and it had 4 blocks in it. There's gonna be a bunch of those rooms. There's actually gonna be 4 of those rooms. And each room is going to have a different number of blocks in them. And the blocks signify the order that you have to visit them in. So we're going to have to go to the first one with 1 block, then the one with 2 blocks, then with 3 blocks, and then finally that one will be the last room we have to visit. So, we got a game of cat and mouse, I guess you could say. Or, I guess more appropriate would be skeleton and rat. Because Oakley's a rat, and we're going to be chasing a really big skeleton around. So, we're not going to be able to get the item, the dungeon item in this, just by finding a treasure chest in this dungeon. Nope, we're going to have to go through like a game of hide and seek against the mini-boss. So, let's get this. Ooh, we got the map right here. Alright, so we got the map and the compass. Now all we need to do is get that item and the nightmare key. But item first. So we got these annoying skeletons here. Jump on you. So take care of them. And here we have the first room. See, it has a 1 block in the corner. And we have the Master Stalfos here. And he's like the Stalfos in A Link to the Past, where you have to knock them down and then hit them with a bomb. Now, if you have the Master Sword, oh, I can't beat you, I'm out of here. If you have the level 2 sword, you can shoot him with the sword beams, and they hurt him, you don't even have to knock him down. So, I've got what was inside this box. Come and get it if you can. Master Stalfos. So yeah, now we're gonna have to hunt him down. Look now for the room that has the 2 blocks in. So we gotta do a little bit of pushing that block around and take care of the Stalfos. We got a bunch of big gaps there. Unfortunately, those gaps are too big to cross with just the Pegasus boots and the rock fairy. So we're gonna have to find another item to help us cross. But first, here in room number 2. We just knock him down again, plant a bomb on him. Here we go. He got to attack us a few times there. Oh, that can't beat you. Yeah, usually about 2 times, and then he'll run away. Now it's up to us to find the room with the 3 blocks in it. So let's head up this way. You see that little, to the upper right there's like a weird, looks like a scrunched up bridge. Well, the item that we get in this dungeon will help us clear that out. So, we gotta push this block here to be able to reach this guy. And we defeat him, and we get to room number 3. So, yep. So this is, and we know where the 4th room is after this, because we already visited it earlier in the dungeon, so. There's something else we can do. We can use a trick. If you have your bow and your bomb equipped, and you hit both the buttons at the same time, you shoot an arrow that has a bomb attached to it, and then that will basically function as a bomb. So whatever the arrow hits, it will blow up like as if it was hit by a bomb. So it's another way we can attack Master Stalfos. We got a stone slab. Now we can read the message on the wall. Alright. But what we want to do is we want to go to that fourth room way back at the beginning of the dungeon and finally take out Master Stalfos. We got this annoying little room here that blocks up a bunch of stuff, so most of these stairways that I'm just avoiding, they just basically lead nowhere, so head on this way here. We don't have to head this way, but I'm doing it just because to read the statue here. So here's the statue. Or the stone slab. What's the stone slab say? Dive under where the torchlight beams do cross. Okay. There's the nightmare key. So yeah, we don't have to necessarily go this way now, but push that there. And let's head on down this way. Remember, if we jump on a Goomba, they will give us a heart. And we're just gonna take us, over here. So let's pull off our power bracelet. Get rid of these guys. Push this block. There we go. And we can head on down this way. This is gonna take us to a room that we were in earlier, but there was no reason to go about this way because if we would have went the opposite way through that staircase, we wouldn't have been able to proceed because we wouldn't have been able to jump high enough to get up to that ladder, so. But now we can take out these guys, head over this way, and let's head over to the room with the 4 blocks in it and finally put an end to the chase game with Master Stalfos. Yeah, he's got his 4 little buddies guarding him, so this is our final confrontation with him. So, and he hasn't learned any new tricks, so let's just shoot him with some bomb arrows. And hey, we took him out real quick there. So, ba-dunk. And what does he drop for us? The hook shot. You've got the hook shot. Its chain stretches long when you use it. So yeah, now we can cross large gaps. That one stairway that we went into earlier that we couldn't jump high enough, you can use the hook shot to grab onto those Bowser-looking heads. The hook shot can also be used to grab the masks off of those enemies. And it pulls the mask off, and once their mask is off, then you can just hit them, from any direction. So let's try it out here. Ooh, oh, well, we missed it there. And hey, if you hit him in the back, well, it destroys him right away. We can use the hook shot to get across these large gaps. They can grab onto treasure chests, and they can also grab onto blocks. So, also be able to use it to grab onto those ladders that are like all squished up, and it'll pull the ladder across for us. So, yeah, handy item. There we go. Now we can explore some more parts of the dungeon. Ooh. Luckily, we weren't exactly on that tile. So, we've got some annoying blocks here, but just avoid them. And this is the reason why I went out of that way to read that clue. That clue told us to dive where the torches link. And then, if we do that, we'll end up in this little section here. And it'll take us to where the Nightmare's key is. So we shoot at that little ladder that's squished up. It'll unsquish it. And then we got the Nightmare key. And we already saw where the Nightmare key door was, but we need to get a few more small keys before we can enter the Nightmare's door. Remember, there was that one key block in the way. So, we gotta find some small keys yet. But thankfully, now that we have the hook shot, pretty much everywhere in the dungeon is, everywhere in the dungeon is accessible, so we can get those treasure chests that we couldn't reach earlier. that were too far away for us. And they include some that were right up here in this room up here. So, whoop, fell in the hole. Uh-oh. Capture card is getting messed up there, so. Whoop. Alright. Cleaned up a little bit there. Had to adjust the wires. Alright, we got some rupees there. Let's jump across here. And get another small key. Alright. Down this way. We got another one of those ladders. We got some more rupees. Very nice. Now we have to head out the long way. Yeah, hookshot can damage a lot of enemies, so. Donk. But still not no sword. We're still gonna want to use our sword then. But let's just backtrack here. Donk. There's going to be a room that we couldn't get, another room that we couldn't get into earlier. We need the hook shot. Let's see if we can steal one of these guys' masks. Nope, still not getting any of their masks. So, look. Take out these guys, get some arrows. This is why we need those arrows for this dungeon. Because when the mini-boss, well, there was another mini-boss in this dungeon besides Master Stalfos. Oh, there we go. We got the mask finally. See, now he's not that hard once we have the mask off him. We can hit him with anything. So, some arrows, another key. What? Yeah, we can hook shot right across there. Get there real quick. Let's extend this ladder. Grab the power bracelet and we can pick up this block. We get a fairy. Now let's open this block over here. And we need our bow and arrow to fight the Goma boss. Like the Goma boss in The Legend of Zelda, the first one, you need to shoot it in the eye when it opens its eye. But these guys are really annoying. Sometimes they don't want to open their eye, so just gotta wait. And that one in the back will not do anything until we take out the one in the front first, so. Come on, open your eye. There we go, took him out. Now it's time for the second one. Let's see if he's a little bit more cooperative. Nope, he's gonna charge at us. So, you just gotta be patient, and then eventually he'll open his eye and we'll shoot him in the eye. This guy's like to charge at us. So, there we go. Now he's getting faster. Uh-oh, come on, open your eye. There we go. I think one more hit should do it. Ooh. Fireball knocked us away. Darn. That would have been a perfect time to hit him, but nope. Recoil. In the next series, the Oracle games will actually get a ring that will prevent recoil, but we don't got that in here, so. Finally took out the Goma twins, I guess you can call them. We get another portal to the front. And now we get access back to this staircase that we went into earlier. But now that we have the hook shot, we can grapple onto those Bowser-looking heads. Another enemy from Super Mario Brothers. Get that heart, fill up our life. We can head up this way, and now we can open this block and sling hook shot across to the Nightmare Key lair. So, you are the outsider, come to wake the windfish. Hee, I shall eat you. And this boss is kind of annoying. We're gonna need the hook shot to defeat him. But there's these 4 holes that his head will randomly pop out of. And what you need to do is you need to shoot your hook shot at his mouth and then pull him out of the hole. And then he'll have a weak point on his neck that we can hit with our sword. But sometimes he's not real. You'll see sometimes when you hook him, he doesn't, the weak spot doesn't come out. So there's the weak spot right there. Just hammer away at it with our sword, or slash away at it with our sword. Just wait for him to, hopefully he comes out of the one on the bottom, and then we can hook him. But that tail makes it a little frustrating. Alright, so we've been lucky so far. Yeah, sometimes we pull out, instead of pulling out him, we pull out like an imposter snake. And it's just a small little snake that will run around the entire room, like this. So, then we just gotta avoid it. And eventually, like I said, eventually it'll blow up like we just saw there. But, so it can make this fight kind of annoying because you're finally hoping that, oh, I got him and I'm going to pull out and see his weak point, and you get a little snake like this and you just wasted your time. But luckily you can hide out in the corner and the tail won't reach you. So, it's getting a little impatient here. Hoping that... Come on. There we go. Did we get him? Yes, we got the weak point. There we go. You don't seem to know what kind of island this is. Hee hee hee. What a fool. Hee hee hee. Well, we've taken out our 5th nightmare, got another heart container, and what instrument of the sirens are we gonna get now? Let's check it out. What do you got? We got the wind marimba. Donk, 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 donk. Do we have the little sticks to hammer it with? Well, I guess they come with it, so. But yep, there we go. We got our 5th instrument of the siren. Where are we gonna head next? A shrine, an island secret in the shrine. We can actually visit this shrine that we're supposed to go to earlier in the game, but there's no real point in doing it. As soon as you're able to enter Animal Village right after the 3rd dungeon, when you have the Pegasus boots, you can go to the face shrine. Well, there's actually 2 face shrines. There's the North Face Shrine and the South Face Shrine. You gotta go to the South Face Shrine first to get the key to open the North Face Shrine, which is actually the dungeon where we want to head to. But now that we got the hook shot, there's a few things that we can actually do. We can go to that mermaid statue and complete the trading game. So, I'm going to use our hook shot to get across. We can stun that guy there. And here's that mermaid statue. It was incomplete, but if we put the missing scale that we got from the mermaid in, it'll push over to the side. And it looks like it's empty, but we got the magnifying glass. When we got the magnifying lens, this will reveal many things that you couldn't see before, including monsters. Head down to this room that looked empty before. Yeah, there's some monsters in it, so. Now we'll also be able to use the magnifying glass to read that book in the library back in Mabe Village. And there was that one, there was also that one cave by the shore where we found Marin. Now that you have the magnifying lens, you can also go back there and you can get a special item. So, bring, yeah, this is Elvira. You are starting to like music, eh? Well, a frog named Mamu, who lives in the signpost maze, might know some new songs, but he charges a lot to play them. Bye, click. Yep, we gotta get our 3rd song. We can do that now with the hook shot, because there's gonna be large gaps in that signpost maze that we couldn't cross earlier. But now we have the hook shot, we can. And hey, there's Elvira's wife there. She's now in Animal Village. So, in the remake, there's actually a Zor in there. Once you get the lens, you can see the Zor in there. So in the color remake, I don't know about the new remake. They remade this for the Switch as well, but I'm not familiar with that one because I don't have a Switch. But I've seen other people play the color remake, so I know a little bit about that one. So now we saw this thing, but we never went into here earlier because there was no point in going here. Because I'm gonna blow a hole in there. We're gonna head up that north that way. So yep, we got this little bomb thing here. If you don't have the bow and arrow and the bombs, you can just go around the long way and you can throw a bomb at that rock. But you don't know. You have to have the bow and arrow by this point to get the hook shot. You need to use to beat Dungeon 5. But if you didn't know about that trick, you can go around the long way. But we'll just use the bow and arrow bomb to get it. We get another piece of heart. But what other things can we find now that we have the hook shot? What new areas are there to explore? Find it in our next episode. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.